Hello, sleepyhead. Good evening. How about we get you feeling ready for bed? All nice and cozy and comfy, so that you can rest, drop off, have a wee snooze. Alright. Let everything go. Forget about the day. Clear your mind. Sink into those bed sheets. I have some very, very soft and fluffy pajamas that I'd like you to pop on, please. Okay. Here's the trouser bottoms. This lovely pale pink colour. So soft. Let me use the leg to gently wipe at your face. Like a big cotton ball. Okay. Hand this over to you. And I'll give you the pajama top as well. And you're going to be looking like a big marshmallow. Right, I'll give you a few moments to get changed into that. Don't worry, I won't peek. I'll look away, okay? Or better yet, I'll cover my eyes. And I'll give you all the time you need to slip into those fluffy marshmallow pajamas. Don't worry, I'm not looking. When I go to bed at night, I love having the softest and fluffiest pajamas. And I have fluffy and soft bed sheets. A fluffy and soft pillow. Wrapped in coziness. Is that you done now? Can I open my eyes? Perfect. And just relax. Relax. I have a glass of water prepared for you. Would you like a drink now? Yeah, that's no bother. I always need a wee glass of water next to my bed at night time. It's so frustrating, but I tend to wake up during the night at least once. More often than not, twice. And feeling completely parched, so glass of water is my saviour. Take a wee drink. Yeah, is that enough? Okay. Okay. Putting it by your bedside. Well, last night I was a bit silly. Thank goodness I'd put in my glass of water on the floor. Well, maybe that was the reason why I knocked it over. I was just being clumsy in my sleepy state. And I forgot the glass was there and knocked it over and soaked my carpet. It was absolutely drenched. And it's been terribly cold. So it's taking a while to dry. Got a nice damp patch next to my bed. It's just what you want. I love that for me. Focus on your breathing. In and out. In and out. Focus on filling your lungs as much as possible and slowly releasing any tension, stress, anxiety. Just let it out, push it out away from your body. Brilliant. I think you deserve a wee bit of face brushing. Little tickle, tickle, tickles. Tickle, tickle, tickles. Tickle, tickle, tickles. To help you buju buju shui jiao. Unwittingly sleep. I was about to speak Chinese again there. But I love that phrase. It's one of my, it's weird to say favourites, but I think because it doesn't translate as well in English. And when you find a phrase in another language that just perfectly describes what you mean, but it isn't the English equivalent, it's pretty special. This is my favourite powder brush. I think because of the way it's shaped, I just like it. It looks professional. Coming in to brush along the side of your face. There we go. And along your jawline, tickling, tickling, top of your neck. Are you tickly? I hope not too much. I hope you can find this relaxing and not too tickly, 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 tickly. face. I'm gonna tickle your ear as well. Do you feel that? I quite like it myself. I'm going to need to get somebody to do this to me. Maybe I could find a nice boyfriend who'd be willing to brush my face. Brush. Brush. But right now we're not focusing on me. We're focusing on you. On you. And I'm here for the sole purpose of relaxing you and brushing your face, tickling your ear, making sure you feel relaxed and sleepy. Brush. 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 I hope you're feeling safe. I hope you're feeling safe and comforted. It's just you and me in this moment. Focus on this moment. Focus on my hands, my fingers dancing. More little tickles. Tickle, 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 tickle. Smoothing your beautiful skin. Wipe. Wipe. Keep focusing. Focus, focus, focus. It's going to pull away anything that's bothering you. Imagine that I have the ability and the power to grab that niggling thought and yank it out of your brain. Yank it out. Come here, you. Come here, niggling thought. Be gone. Be gone, thought. And with each pull, with each grab, and with each pluck, 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 as if by magic, you feel lighter, you feel yourself almost floating on a cloud. Feeling cozy, comforted, and light. My jumper is super warm itself. I bought it when I was down in London, just after the New Year. I got the overnight bus, yay, because there were national rail strikes in the UK. So on the 1st, at 10:45 p.m, I hopped on the overnight bus to London from Scotland. And I was dreading it. I deliberately stayed sober on Hogmanay, New Year's Eve, because I didn't want to feel rotten on that bus. There's nothing worse than being hungover and you can't sleep. I actually travelled to China once, hungover. Not a good idea. It was an 18-hour flight, and I was going there because I was about to start my year abroad at university over there, and I'd had a leaving party the night before. I could have planned it a little bit better, but yes, after my leaving party I was very hungover, and that was not a nice journey. 3 flights I had to catch. So yes, my trip to London, I actually managed to fall asleep twice on the bus. Even though it was super packed, I happened to be sitting in the only chair that didn't recline on the entire bus. But somehow my body let me just slip away and fall asleep. And I felt alright the next day. Well, as good as you would expect. And that evening, I bought this jumper. That was the point of the story. Halfway through that, I had to try and remind myself, why am I talking about this? Why am I talking about overnight buses and travelling hungover? It's my new favourite jumper. I think it's just so vibrant. The beautiful contrast of the hot pink with the green colour, the lime green colour, and the nice dog tooth pattern. How are you feeling right now? How are you feeling? Good. Relaxed. Relaxed. Good. I have this book with me, and I got it quite a few years ago now. Wow, time flies. And I'm pretty sure I have read 1 or 2 excerpts for you before. But we could have a wee brief reading session. Just choose one little passage, and it might bring you some knowledge or peace, something to soothe your mind. Every time I find the meaning of life, they change it. I liked the premise of the book from even just reading the title. Let's find a good one. Okay, I like this one. I don't think there's much point in bemoaning the state of the world unless there's some way you can think to improve it. Otherwise, don't bother writing a book. Go and find a tropical island and lie in the sun. And that was written by Peter Singer, an Australian-American philosopher. I like that. Well, it'd be great if we could all do something about the state of the world, things that are wrong within the world. Of course we want to see them change for the better. But I think sometimes there's only so much we could do as individuals. We could band together and make a change, and I'm all about for making a change, but there are others who complain and moan and don't do anything. So I like the idea that if you're going to continue complaining but do nothing to try and change it, don't bother. Just go find a tropical island in the sun to lie in. I'm sure we'd all love to do that. I get the idea. So, Daniel Klein says about Peter Singer, what I immediately liked about this philosopher is that he takes moral philosophy out of the general and abstract and puts it smack in front of us as concrete ethical dilemmas. What I don't like about Peter Singer is that after reading him, I often feel guilty, very guilty. These two are closely related. I end up feeling guilty because usually I don't actually do the things that his concrete moral scenarios convince me that I should do. That's a funny little point. Quite dark, maybe. Just one more. Very short. It is one of the blessings of old friends that you can afford to be stupid with them. I copied this one onto my notebook while I was still at university, long before I was old enough to have an old friend. At the time, I had just made a new friend, a fellow philosophy student, who has remained my closest friend for over 57 years now. I'm actually in the process of trying to find more friends, new friends. I've lived in quite a few places, travelled a fair bit, and I would say that I have friends all over the world, lots of pals just dotted around. But where I'm living now, I've only been here a few months. Well, about 6 months now, actually. But I think I'm still to find my wee group. And it took me about 2 years living in Newcastle to actually form a little group and find my people. And I've had to say goodbye. Well, I still go back and visit. But it's not the same as having a close circle around you. And because I'm working from home for myself, I sometimes feel I lack that companionship, friendship. So that is my mission, to find some solid friends, or even just one solid friend that lives near me, that isn't in another city. And that little passage just reminded me of that. Okay, let's just move away from the profound thoughts for a moment. We're meant to be getting you feeling sleepy. Have you got enough pillows to rest your head upon? I could give you a few more. I have this nice soft pillow. Really comfy. Just place that there. Is that okay? Brilliant. Rest your head. Let it melt. Become one with the pillow. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Focus on the weight of your eyelashes. Bring your consciousness to the forefront of your mind and just focus on that feeling of heaviness, of sleepiness, of tranquility. Focus. Deep breaths in and out. In and out. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. And fall asleep. You cannot stay awake any longer. No matter how much you try, your body is pulling you, into a deep, restful sleep.